Hi, this is Lisa Loves to Crochet and Knit. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this little pig with googly eyes. So let's get started. You're going to need some googly eyes, and I gently widen the pig eyes. So I just gently, without breaking them, just stretch them. Give them a little stretch. And then you're going to need a pair of scissors, a tapestry needle, a J hook, and an I hook. Don't know if you can see that. And some black yarn for the nostrils, some hot glue to attach them, and we're going to do bright pink this time. And so bright pink yarn. And so I'm going to take my J hook and I'm going to work on the head. And so you're going to start with a magic ring, and then you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to put 4 half double crochets, whoops, there's 2, 3, and there's my 4, and then I'm going to put 3 double crochets, and there's my 3, and then I'm going to put 4 more half double crochets, there's 3, here's my 4th half double crochet, and then I'm going to put 3 more double crochet, and then I'm going to slip stitch to the beginning. So this is what your pig's head should look like right now so far. So it just gives you a little bit of a oval shape. And so now I'm just going to slip stitch to the beginning. And I'm going to chain 1. And then I'm going to put 2 half double crochets. I'm going to put 1 half double crochet in that first chain 1 space. And then I'm going to put 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. And then I'm just going to continue to do this for the next 8 stitches until I come back around this way where I want to attach the eyes. So, okay, so I have that completed. I have my 8, my 2 half double crochets and my 8 stitches there. And then I'm going to, so I'm at the top part to start. You can kind of see it's a funky where I'm started, where the stop of the chain is, but I'm going to, whoops, start to add the eyes. And so where I'm going to add them is across those 3 stitches. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 half double crochet around the googly eyes in that loop, stretch it a little bit. I'm going to put another one in that same stitch, and then in the next stitch I'm going to put 2 more, and then in the next stitch, I don't know if you can see this very well, I'm just going to kind of turn my eyes so I can go around the loop still and get that next stitch. I'm going to put 2 more in there. So there's my eyes attached, and then I'm going to put 2 half double crochets in the next stitch, and then 2 more in the next. Whoops. And then I'm going to slip stitch the beginning. And there's your start of your pig with the googly eyes. And so now we're going to do chain 1 for the next row. And I'm going to put a half double crochet in that same stitch. And then I'm going to put 1 half double crochet in the next. Pull some more yarn here. And then I'm going to put 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. And then in the following stitch I'm going to put 2 half double crochets. And so that's my pattern around, is 1 1 2, and I'll see you at the end of this round. Okay, so I've completed that round, and I'm just going to slip stitch to the beginning, and I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to cut my working yarn. I'm just going to pull that knot, and I'm going to tighten the magic loop in the center, give that a light tug. So there's my face of my pig, and then I'm going to take my pink yarn again, and I'm going to do a slip knot on my hook. And for the placement of the ears, there's 3 stitches you're going to have to go in. So if you want them wider set, then you could move them over a stitch, but I think they're fine in the center. Here, this one's a little bit wider, but there's 3 stitches in the center there, and so I'm going to leave those 3 stitches, and I'm going to start on this corner of this eye, just 2 stitches from off center, and I attach with a single crochet, and then I'm going to chain 2, and then I'm going to put 1 treble crochet in that same chain single crochet space. So there's my treble crochet, and I'm going to chain 2, and I'm going to put a slip stitch them together in the second chain from hook, and then in the next chain I'm going to put another treble crochet, and I'm going to stop at the halfway mark, and I'm going to insert, I still have 2 loops on my hook, and I'm going to put my hook into that where I did the slip stitch, and I'm just going to kind of slip stitch those to that, and that's just an extra little thing I do to attach the ear so it stays closer. And so I'm going to do another treble crochet just like I did that before, halfway stop, and I'm going to go into the next, that 1 stitch right there, and I'm going to pull up another loop just so the stitches stay together, so it keeps the ear pulled together. And then I'm going to do another treble crochet in the next stitch, and then the same thing at the halfway mark. I'm going to insert my hook into there, and I'm just going to pull up a slip stitch, and I'm going to pull through the last 2, and then I'm going to chain 3, and I'm going to slip stitch that same space. And I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to cut my work, and I'm going to pull up a knot, and there's my little pig ear. You can fold him over, he stays down. Okay, so I've completed the 1 ear, and I'm going to work on the next ear. So I'm just going to continue to do the same thing I did to that side, and I'm going to start with a slip knot on my hook, and I make sure there's 3 stitches in between here, and then I'm going to start 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to start here at the top of the eye, and I'm going to attach with a single crochet, and I'm going to chain 2, and I'm going to put a treble crochet in that same stitch, and then I'm going to chain 2, and I'm going to slip stitch to the second chain from hook, and then I'm going to put a treble crochet in the next stitch, and I stop at the second loop part, and I insert my hook into that slip stitch spot, and I pull up another slip stitch, and then I go through the next 2, and then I do another treble crochet in that same stitch, and I do the same thing again halfway, and I pull up another slip stitch to pull through those 2, and then another treble crochet in the next stitch, and I do the same thing again just so they stay connected. I like my stitches to look like they stay connected. Whoops. So there's my last 2, and I'm going to pull it through my last 2, and then I'm going to chain 3, and I'm going to put a single crochet or slip stitch the joining to the body, and I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to cut my working yarn and pull up a knot, and there you have your little pig ears. So now we're going to start on the face of the little piglet, do the little nose here. I'm going to change my hook size, and I'm going to use the size I. Whoops, I want my working yarn. And so I start with a magic loop, and I chain 1, and I put 4 half double crochets followed by 3 double crochets, another 4 half double crochets, another 3 double crochets. So I do, here's my 2, 3, here's my 4 half double crochets, and now I'm going to do 3 double crochets, there's my 3. Now I'm going to do 4 more half double crochets. Oops, I'm going to tighten my ring first. There's 1 half double, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to do 3 double crochets, and now I'm going to slip stitch to the beginning. There's my slip stitch. I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to put 1 half double crochet in that same stitch, and then I'm going to put 2 half double crochets in each stitch around. Until I reach the beginning. Okay, so I've completed my circle. I'm just going to slip stitch to the beginning. I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to cut my working yarn. I'm going to pull up, make that a knot. So there's my nose, and I'm just going to weave in my ends here. Okay, so I've got all my ends weaved in, and I'm going to get my tapestry needle, and I already have it threaded with black yarn, and I'm just going to make the little nostrils of the pig, and I'm just going to come up from the back, leaving a short tail, and I just kind of do a straight line. Oops. And then I just go over to the other side. Done with that. And I just kind of push where I want it to be. And I go up, straight line. And there's my little nostrils of the pig. And now I'm just going to tie a little double knot, not to pull your work too hard. Just give it a nice little, and there's my little pig nose. And I'm going to get my glue gun, and I'm just going to put some glue on it here. And I'm just going to lay them flat down like that. And there's your little pig. So there's your googly-eyed little pig, or piglet. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.